Greetings gamers, welcome back everyone to AccessEuphoria, and we are here with rebuilding Palermo. I'm super excited. The first episode has gone live now as I'm recording this one, and the support so far has been amazing. So a massive thank you to all you guys, and there will be some of your comments on the screen right now, so please do keep commenting and liking, subscribing. It really helps new people find the content and helps the channel grow, which is just amazing. One thing, kind of question of the day today, I'd love you to get involved in, is what other games outside of FM are you playing right now? It can be computer games or console games, because I will be expanding the channel to more than just FM. It was always designed to be more, but FM has kind of been the mainstay game of the channel because it's the game I played the most over probably the last 10-15 years. So I will be doing more, and I'd love to know what other games you guys are playing right now and what would you like me to see me do, sort of thing. Otherwise, let's get into it. And off the bat, you might have noticed that I've decorated myself. I've got Christmas lights because it's Christmas, and you need to have a bit of joy in your life at Christmas, especially after the year we've all had. Oh dear, it's one of those days, isn't it? So we are playing two more big games. I'm assuming the big games. I still don't really know the main teams in here. Now, one thing I did spot, and I will try and quickly show you whilst I remember, because that's kind of reminded me of it, is if we go to the league, so you can see how we're currently lining up after the games we've played. Season preview now has us as second. If you remember right at the beginning, it was 7th. Yeah, so it's about here. So it was still good for a promoted team, but obviously got to remember, we've kind of drawn quite, even though they got relegated, they obviously retained a few decent players from like Serie B they were last at, and then they got relegated straight down to Serie D. So we already had a decent team, but clearly the signings we've made have bumped us up to second. So Barry, and Barry is rubbish. Thank you for all those guys that did comment that little secret message that I put at the end. I know who watches the videos. And yeah, they're number one, so that's going to be the huge game there. But as we can remember, it doesn't really matter too much, because as long as we kind of make top 10, we go into a playoff and we have a chance of promotion. So that's all that really matters to us. If we can be hovering around here end of the season, brilliant. That'll do me no end. And yeah, you might have seen for the thumbnail, Joe Geldhart has been on fire. If we look at the lad now, he's 3.5 star with that 5 star potential. He is currently a C level, but potential to be a Serie A player. I don't know if we'll be able to retain him. If you remember the other episode, I was saying, you know, next year I'd like to have only the loan players being the backups. So that's kind of like, oh, I'd love to get this guy, because I think he'll grow with us and he'd be like amazing in Serie B. But if I want to do that, we wouldn't be able to bring him back. So I might put that one to you at the end of the season, depending how it goes and if we can get him back. Big if. We might see about bringing him back. I'll let you make the decision at the end of the season. Schedule then, we played a few games. These were the two we saw. We had a 2-0 against Vitebase. We had a 4-2 against Catania. And it was like 2-2 at one point, was it, I think? Yeah, so you can see there. Actually, no, they took the lead. Oh, no, it was 2. I knew it was 2-2, and then I tried to convince myself it wasn't. No, it kind of was a really tight game, but then we did sort of get away with it. Sort of around half time was quite a lot of goals, 33-45. So you kind of got a busy period there, but we did get the penalty to win it in the end. But yeah, decent result. It kind of got a little bit nervy, but we did come out with it in the end. Foggia, 2-1 loss there, not ideal. They did take an early goal, and then kind of shortly after got a second. João Silva with a nice thumping header from a corner kick. Someone did mention that they had João Silva on one of their saves, which is cool. Potenza, 2-0, solid, kind of decent win there. Di Paolo with the goals in that one. But yeah, Geldhart's been decent in this run. Only the one defeat, which is good. Not sure where Foggia actually are. They're second, so they are actually a decent team. And I think we've got a good squad. The tactic, I've not noticed any major issues with it, to be honest, which is good. It's promising. I mean, we have not conceded a ton of goals. We've got 2-2s there, but other than that, it's been clean sheet. So I'm pretty happy with it. We don't play Bari until here, and I think we might maybe make that the next episode. There is a lot of games in this season, and if I remember rightly, there's a lot of games in the playoffs, I think. Although I might be mixing it up with Spain, but I'm pretty sure there's like a few rounds of it. So I'm thinking we kind of space out a decent chunk of games between them, and I definitely want to get Bari in. Whether it's this episode or maybe like this one, I'm not sure. But we will definitely get Bari in because that's going to be a tough test. Now, fixtures, let's get in then, see what we're doing. This is a lineup. We've got Geldhart and Motta up top with Di Paolo, Luperini, Oggia, Almisi, Ganuche, Van de Berg, Marconi, Silva, and Froman in goal for us. Decent sort of ratings at the minute. Core players struggling a little bit. Now, the problem is he's obviously unhappy with me, so that's probably going to be hampering his performances. And he's still struggling to kind of get back in the team 100%. You know, he's had a big injury layoff at the start. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what we do. Hopefully, we go out and grab ourselves another win, another victory. Come on, boys. Let's go out there, finish where we left off in that 2-0 win. Let's go do it. So, I have noticed that a lot of teams do sort of line up in a very similar way with the wing backs, the three midfield, as Sergio Conteza scores. That's annoying. Can you see I was talking there, mate? That's annoying. Early goal conceded. Not ideal. With their first shot on target as well. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of teams do to match up kind of the same way as us, so I don't know if that helps or hinders us. But yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, this game seems to be hindering us because they're through again. We do hack it clear. Motta cannot get on the end of it. One thing I have noticed is now and again, Jesus, there could be two then. Now and again, it does seem to leave us exposed a little bit. Even though we've got three at the back and we generally deal with it all right, but there does seem to be quite a sizable gap between the midfield with the advanced playmaker attack, the Mazzalas. So now and again, like the counter-attacking balls do kind of catch us a little bit. We'll have to see if you spot that in some of the games. But that's kind of the one thing I'm looking at is maybe I need more of a player that can come back. But then I feel like we've got three at the back, and is that just kind of overkill? As Geldhart's coming forward, takes on his man, needs to cross it. First one's blocked. Come on, we need a bit of a reaction here. Almisi coming inside, Luperini, Di Paolo, Ganuche. Come on, need a good ball. That could be it for you. First time's it in the box. Does get a second opportunity there. Finds Luperini edge of the area. Trying to make his way in, defended. It's been tough here, though. We have got a penalty, I think. Luperini has been fouled. Come on, boys. We've got a penalty. Luperini, the man fouled, will take it. Still annoyed that that bloody goal thing freezes on the other people. How have they not fixed that yet? I really don't know. Because I've not got like any downloaded skins or anything. I'm just using the vanilla game at the minute. So, so annoying. I might have to get like a skin and see if that actually fixes it. I don't know if it would, because it's probably more of a match-ending thing, but we are level though, guys. Not exactly been a classic. There's literally been one shot each. But, I don't know. I mean, I say I've not really looked at a lot of these... Sense the disappointment there. Not looked at a lot of these teams, to be honest. I'm kind of just taking them as we go and seeing if we need to adapt on the fly. In this game, well, both teams have been clinical. That's one thing. But yeah, it just seems to be... I don't know, not playing our best. I'm going to say expect a much better show in the second half. Let's see if we get it. We are basically identical. We are basically identical. But they're playing pretty well. Oh, we've got an injury and it's Almisi again. I don't think we're going to get to see this guy ever properly. Just got another injury. This time it's a foot injury. I'm not sure what he had last time. Maybe he's injury prone, which is really annoying because he was like the best player at the club when we joined, or one of them anyway. I am going to sort of go with a demand more of the team. Let's just see if we can get back into this one now. I'd kind of be really frustrated to lose it because it's been quite a bitty game as, Motta hits the post. Gilt-edged chance, not taken there. Not ideal at all, and I think we're going to have to make a change. We'll stick with Geldhart. We'll bring Rauti on just for a bit of fresh legs more than anything. He's not he's not an upgrade, but we just want the fresh legs. Just trying to see who's not playing well, but it's kind of Van der Berg in defence. I'm not really bothered about replacing him. We're not going to get much out of him going forwards or anything. I think Bro needs to come on, and we'll take off Paolo. See if that helps us at all. Everyone likes a Bro in midfield. The Bro code, if you watched How I Met Your Mother. We're going to go very attacking. We're going to go encourage. Last sort of 5 minutes. Let's see if we can grab ourselves a late equaliser in this game. We've not seen tons of highlights, but if you look at the stats, I feel like we've been in the game. It feels like maybe just been a bit of a off day, maybe. As Dodo comes forward there, Bro! The two subs combine, Bro, with the goal. We'll go back to positive, but come on, boys. We've scraped scraped ourselves an equaliser at the death here, well, near enough anyway. Great ball in from Doda on that flank. And I think if that guy who's obviously got injured, A, wasn't injured, big help, and B, didn't hate my guts at the minute, then I think he'd be performing a lot better. I'm going to say well done for the comeback. Like I said, I don't really know what these teams are like too much, although they're actually top of the league, so that's probably actually quite a good result for us there. So yeah, that's actually not bad. Not bad at all. We've got a draw there. Amishi's out for 4 to 5 weeks. That's frustrating. We do seem to pick up a few injuries here and there. Obviously, Sommer coming back. We've recently had, I can't remember how, I think Bro was out for a bit. We've had a few injuries here and there during this run, but I don't know, we'll have to see. I mean, hopefully this guy, A, stops hating me, and B, stops getting injured, and we can actually get him a decent run in the team, because I feel like he should be good, and I want him to be good, because we've got him on a decent contract, and at the very least, I would like to get some cash for him at the end of the season. But the thing is, if he keeps getting injured, we might just try and flog him in January and just make a bit of money and reinvest and get another wing back or something. But anyway, let's move to the next game. Quick as that, we are here for the next game, which is only a few days later, so the team probably pretty knackered here. But we're going to go with the same squad, all bar 2 changes. Sommer coming back in. Marconi is going to drop to bench. He's playing all right, but even though Vandenberg's not having a great time, I want to persist with him because I feel like he is a better player, though, and just needs time to maybe settle in, learn language, all that kind of jazz. So I think we're going to persist with him, but we'll sort of see. Nice to see Silva is developing and towards that kind of 4.5-star potential, which is really nice to see. I feel like he should be a really decent player for us, and I think he can easily grow into being a Serie B player for us, which is really good, as we do need some squad that's going to stick around. We can't afford to just constantly change the entire team every season. Other than that, I have made the change of Doda coming in for the injured wing-back. Either way, let's go, boys, and let's see if we can pick up a win in this game. Again, we're kind of not looking too much at the team. We're just going to take them on and see how we do here against Associazione Sportiva Avellino 1912. Nice and catchy name as always. Yeah, sure, go with that. Team didn't seem to react all that well to it, to be honest. Again, another 3 at the back, but this time with wingers. So I don't know if that will play better or worse into our hands. We'll have to see, though. But yeah, it kind of makes my decision to, when I was saying at the start, they all play 3 at the back, and we've got to go. It is literally right. Literally most, if not all, the teams seem to play 3 at the back. So I feel like when I was saying that, I wasn't just being wildly inaccurate. It's generally true. So anyway, back to this one. Oggia with a nice little ball into Di Piolo, and he pumps it right over the defence into Motta, tucks it home. Palermo 1, Avellino 0. Do you like the accents, guys? I feel like I'm nailing it these days. Just having a quick look to see where they are, and it's gone. Okay, never mind. It's now doing that. Don't know why it's disappeared. It was literally there a second ago, and it's gone. Never mind. Ganuscia with the corner, headed out. Feel like we're a little bit exposed here, not going to lie. Oh, God, that's extremely exposed. He should not have gone to close it down. And fella, that classic name, fella. Oh, that fella. You know, that tall fella. He scored. That was poor defensively. We seem to be just really exposed from that corner kick. I might have to look at the tactics for the corners, because it seemed to be that our left back was taking, or left wing back was taking a corner. So I'm assuming that's because he's really good at them, but he's probably our second man back from the corners. So I might have to have a look at that, guys, and pick a midfielder instead. But they do have a corner kick. We need to try and defend this, as we do seem like we've been the better side, and maybe we can break now. Motta coming forwards. He's breaking in. Can he cross it now? He's got Geldhart in space. Oh, he left it too late. Geldhart. And he's just kicked it out. What? Why on earth did he just kick it out? I literally do not know what happened there. We can't even see it because of the bloody bug. But he just booted it out of play. But he had a gilt-edged opportunity to lay that across to Geldhart there and didn't take it, which is disappointing. But Ganuscia intercepts it into Geldhart. He spins, plays it to Motta. That's more like it, boys. That's how you link up as a front two. Geldhart with the assist, Motta with the goal. 2 goals today from Motta. And that's a nice little interception. Coming, sort of tucking himself in there was the wing back. Plays into Geldhart, and first sort of time ball round the corner. Finishes it nicely. Keeper's kind of just punch in the air. I like that. Classic goalkeeping. But 2-1 at half time, we've come back into it. Good to see. Capable of even better. Hell yes we are. Let's go, boys. Looking at stats then, we are definitely the better team here. Just need to kind of cement that. Not let them back in this game like we did earlier on from the set piece. And they do put in a dangerous... Oh! Do put a dangerous ball in, and the keeper managed to scoop it off his line. Not ideal there, but we did get away with it, which is the main thing. But we are having decent chances. I feel like we're in decent sort of form. Luperini struggling a little bit. Might have to look at that one with a substitution as Ganouche tries to find Geldhart. Odja goes back to Van der Berg. Out to Ganouche. Crosses it into Motta, and he can't finish for the hat-trick. He's on for the hat-trick. I'm going to encourage the team. Although we do have a free kick. Van der Berg doesn't get the goal though. Although I think it was offside anyway. It was indeed. The highlight does continue though. Can we get on the end of it? Doda with it here. Tackled by Lama. Oh, he's been fouled and it's going to be a red, you'd imagine. It is indeed. It's a red card for Lama. Lama. I love saying Lama. Lama. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Uninterested by the feedback. Lovely. That's what you want to see from your team talks. We'll bring Bro on again because he had a good impact in the last game, and I think we will stick with that for now. Goalkeeper having a poor game. Not really sure why, to be honest. I don't feel like he's made massive clangers, but okay. They're going very narrow now with that fella up top. I feel like this is our chance to maybe go out and just grab that third, kill this game off for good now, hopefully, though not like that it's not. Completely mistimed that defensive header, but we do get it cleared. Motta takes it down, beats his man. He's only got a bit of support in midfield, so he was struggling for options there, but Van der Berg into Bro. Should go wide, Odja. Ganouche, that's more like it. Ganouche, cross it. He does. Motta's there, and it goes in. Danny Motta with the hat-trick. Come on, boys. Now it's Motta on fire. They seem to be going in spits and spurts here. Geldhart was quite good in the recent run. Now Motta is coming up with the goals. Ganouche dinks it across. I kind of felt like the chance had sort of stopped there. I thought it was going to get tackled, but luckily for us, he doesn't. We get the third goal. That is awesome. And I think we will actually bring off, although he's playing well now, I think we'll bring off Ganouche just because he is looking pretty knackered, so we'll give him a bit of a rest here. And Odja is also looking knackered, so we'll bring on... we'll go with this guy. We'll go with that. Bit of fresh legs in that midfield. We've got another game in like 3 days' time, so it would be handy to rest a few guys as Doda on the ball. Can we put the icing on the cake here? Geldhart, Bro. Oh, he should have first timed that. He should have first timed it. Ganouche, Geldhart, Di Piolo. Saved by the goalkeeper, but we're oh, look at that. 16 shots. We're really making chances now, which is great to see. That was... it seemed to like... the ball seemed to move before he kicked it then. Really weird. Sommer. Oh, come on, boy. Oh. We seem to be a bit exposed at the back then, so I'm glad that ended quickly. I'm definitely going to have to look at that. If I don't for the next episode, just like remind me. Hit in the comments, like, look at the set pieces. Because I need to look at what's going on there. Motta through and just absolutely... thunder bastards it in the back of the net. I'm bringing that one back from the lead save. I used that a few times in a lead save and it's sticking. I love saying it. That was a thunder bastard. In the back of the net it goes. 4-1 against Abellino. Good win. A draw against like the top side and a win in this game. That is kind of perfect for us really. We can't win every game, but we can definitely go out and win a good amount of games. And like I said, it does predict us second, so we do have a little bit of kind of pressure on us, although Bahari, who's predicted first, are struggling a bit at the minute, down in 6th position, so that's interesting. They were bottom of the league, so kind of goes without saying we should have done well there, and we did. So excellent stuff. Draw and a win in today's episode. Caesars like this. I'm really happy. Motta's now on fire, but come on boys, I'll see you in the next one very soon.